Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, I am Baki, and in today's session of What AI Knows About Dagbani and Dagombas, we are going to be continuing with some of the key aspects of the Dagomba culture and tradition. So this is where we stopped the last time, so we want to continue and find out more about how detailed it knows about some of the key aspects of the Dagomba culture and tradition. So we are going to be asking the robot what it knows about music and dance of the Dagombas. Then after that, we'll go to the next point, then the next point, to see how much it knows about this aspect of the Dagomba culture. So let's go on and ask the robot what it knows about music and dance. So tell me about the music and dance of the Dagombas. Okay. So it's saying that the Dagomba people have a rich musical tradition which includes a variety of instruments such as the talking drum and traditional dances such as the damba and the bambara. The talking drum is a type of drum that is used to communicate messages over long distances. It is played by striking the drum with a stick, and the pitch of the drum can be changed by squeezing a cord that runs through the drum. The talking drum is an important part of Dagomba music and is used to accompany traditional songs and dances. So Pima Lunsika Yarwa and Yamal Lakal Musmashin the Bimira Kabimir Shelma Bimira Karni Fila Kabajirma. So at the channel play. So the next paragraph is saying that the Dagomba dance is a traditional warrior dance that is performed by young men as a rite of passage into adulthood. The dance involves the participants dressing in traditional warrior attire and performing a series of intricate and athletic movements which are meant to showcase their strength and prowess. The Dagomba dance is an important part of the Dagomba culture and is used to mark important occasions and celebrations. The Bambara dance is another traditional dance that is popular among the Dagomba people. It is a festive dance that is performed by both men and women, and it involves a series of complex footwork and hand movements. The Bambara dance is typically accompanied by music played on traditional instruments such as the talking drum. So the Bambara dance, I don't know what it is, so I wouldn't say much about that. So let's go to the next one, which is saying that music and dance are an important part of Dagomba's social and cultural life and are used to mark important occasions and celebrations. They are also an important part of the Dagomba cultural identity and are used to preserve and pass down the cultural heritage of the Dagomba people from one generation to the next. And so in another instance, I asked the same question, which is tell me about the music and dance of the Dagombas. So here is saying that music and dance are an important part of Dagomba culture and play a central role in many traditional Dagomba ceremonies and celebrations. Dagomba music is characterized by the use of drums and other percussion instruments and is often accompanied by singing and dancing. One traditional dance is the tamale. I think this one is takai. There's a dance, I don't know any dance called tamale. I think it's takai they are trying to say, which is a fast-paced, energetic dance that involves intrinsic footwork and rhythmic hand movements. Or what's the name? The takai is often performed at weddings, festivals, and other celebrations, and is an important part of Dagomba cultural identity. Another traditional dance is the palongo, which is a slower, more controlled dance that is typically performed by men. The palongo is often accompanied by drumming and singing and is used to celebrate important events and honor ancestors. In addition to traditional dance, the Dagomba people also enjoy a wide range of contemporary music styles, including hip hop, reggae, and pop music and dance are an important part of Dagomba culture and are used to celebrate, entertain, and express emotions. So this is what the second part of the same question is different. So after you have asked a question, you can tell the AI to regenerate the response. It will give you a different form, similar or somehow different from what you asked it the first time, but with the same question. So let's move on to the next question. So in the next question, we are going to be asking it about oral tradition. So I'll just say, tell me about the oral tradition of the Dagombas. So tell me about the oral tradition of the Dagombas. Tell me about the oral tradition of the Dagombas. So after some time, this was what the AI was able to generate for us. So it's saying that the Dagomba people have a long history of oral tradition which has been passed down through the generations. This includes proverbs, folk tales, and other traditional stories which are used to teach moral lessons and to preserve the cultural heritage of the Dagomba people. Proverbs are a key part of Dagomba oral tradition and are used to convey wisdom and advice on a wide range of topics. They are often used in everyday conversations and are used to illustrate points or to express common values and beliefs. Folk tales are traditional stories that are passed down through the generations. They often feature animals or other fictional characters and are used to teach moral lessons or to explain natural phenomena. Folk tales are an important part of the Dagomba oral tradition and are used to entertain and educate both children and adults. Other traditional stories include historical accounts, legends, and myths, which are used to preserve the cultural heritage of the Dagomba people. These stories are often passed down through the generations by oral storytellers who are skilled at recounting these stories in an engaging and memorable way. Oral tradition is an important part of the Dagomba culture and plays a central role in the transmission of cultural knowledge and values from one generation to the next. So this is the response it gave under the oral tradition of the Dagombas. And so you can equally tell it to regenerate the response so that it will give you a different answer from this one. You can, if you don't even understand it, you can tell it to explain more for you, or you can tell it to simplify this writing for you. You can even ask it to simplify it to the understanding of a 10-year-old child or even a 9-year-old child. It will simplify it for you. That's the power of this robot. So we are not going to take much of your time. We are just going to ask the remaining questions very quickly. And so the next question on our list was about the artistry of the Dagombas. So this was what the AI generated for us. So this is it. You can read through it and understand what it's talking about. And so we can equally go on and ask it about the agricultural aspect of the Dagombas and also the family and community aspect of the Dagombas. So I'm just going to read this small summary of it, and we won't spend much time because we know that for sure the AI is going to generate something about that for us. So under the agriculture, we have the Dagombas are predominantly farmers and are known for their production of sorghum and millet. Agriculture is an important part of Dagomba culture and plays a central role in the Dagomba economy. And it's true, in the northern Ghana, most of the Dagombas are farmers. Yeah, they farm. Then the last point is saying that family and community. The Dagombas have a strong sense of community and place a great emphasis on the importance of family and relationships. They have a traditional system of governance that is based on a council of elders who are responsible for making important decisions for the community. So that's what the AI was able to generate for us. And you can see that in order to improve this AI, or in order for a Dagbani history to be very known, and next time, like asking an AI like this to give you a more detail, we have to make most of our things digital. We have to adapt the new system by digitalizing most of our histories, making sure that we don't only write books and leave them on just in the books. We have to find a digital form of them, putting them on the internet. All this information the AI is getting is all from the internet. So the more we make ourselves digital, or the more we digitalize ourselves, the more the AI gets to know more about us. And also, please, I can see that a lot of us are just watching the videos. We don't subscribe to the channel and we don't like the videos. It isn't motivating us. Please do like, comment and share the videos, and don't also forget to subscribe, because it will keep us motivated to produce more of this content for you. Please don't forget to subscribe.